This is Cycle 3, Week 19, Science, Probability, and Outcomes. For this, you will need a brown paper bag, and I chose the brown paper bags because the plate is very difficult for them to blind draw without lifting it up and seeing it, and we really want it to be a blind draw. So brown paper bags, 1 per student will be provided for you, as well as 5 white chips and 5 red chips per student. Now this does not apply to Miss Kimberly, Miss Amy, and Miss Velica's classes. You will do this as a whole group, so you will have 1 bag and you will fill the bag and allow your students to line up and draw. It will just be more, simple. They're not going to be able to tally and record, I don't think. So I want you to lead the experiment and hold the bag and do the recording. And if you want to hold the bag and let one of your parents record, that's fine, or you can let a parent hold the bag and you can do the recording. But we start out by saying, I have a roll of candy and it has 3 white and 1 red candy. What do you think the odds are of getting a white candy when I open the package? That's right, 3 out of 4, or 3/4. So they'll say something like that. And you'll say, well, what could we do, boys and girls, to increase the odds of getting a red candy? That's right, we would want to make the odds the same. So we would want to have the same amount of red and white chips, and that would make the probability equal. So let's test that. So then the students in the older classes, and then you tutors in the younger classes, will put your chips into the bag. And the key to this is each time they draw out, remind them to put their chips back. They don't leave them out, they put them back in the bag after each draw. So here we go. And then we record her with the tally. We can see clearly, straight out, I'm significantly higher on the white ratio. You're going to do this a total of 20 times. I think I said that, but just in case, it's a total of 20. And our last, wow, look at that, 50-50. So then you would say, boys and girls, what are our odds? What was our probability? And your ratio should be fairly close. I did this earlier and I had 9 red and 11 white, but it was still a very close ratio. So you will discuss their results, and then you can compare this will be an individual activity that they're doing. So then you can allow the students to compare theirs with their peers in their class and say, well, in the first 5 draws, what color was significantly ahead in yours, or were they equal? Let them discuss amongst themselves. If you have additional questions, this lesson is found on page 146 of your guide, and I have provided a handout for you that will be an email, and then I can also print that for you if you need it printed so you can have it in class. That's all. This is week 19, probability and outcomes, cycle 3 science.